I love your show. I love your honesty. Doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic, and that's philsgang.com. Move over. TD Ameritrade and Scottrade. There's a new leader in the pack of the finest trading platforms in the country. That's right, Phil's Easy Trade platform, designed by professional traders, and is why it's so easy to navigate, so easy to execute, and includes the most important and advanced features that give both professional and novice traders the edge they would expect. So simplistic, so stealth-like to assist you in building your profit center. For information on Phil's, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG.
That's right, folks. philsgang.com now offers a stock trading and investing platform. This unique platform is fast and designed for performance with the integration with PTT1 and PTT2 stock charts. It will also be tailored to the way that Phil's Gang teaches you in class. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at brokers.com to learn more about these offerings. InteractiveBrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Here at Phil's Gang, we understand the ghosts of 2008 and 2009 hang over all investors. In a recent banking analyst report, studies show the reason people are not investing in the stock market is a greater need for financial education. At Phil's Gang, we are your #1 provider of financial investing education techniques. For over a decade, Phil Grande has been coaching, guiding, and helping people build a successful trading plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. People don't realize this, but financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get. get. And that's what they're getting from your show.
Build your investment confidence with Phil's Gang today with daily webinars, alerts, and educational videos. And all material is archived for your convenience. Put the investment ghosts in the past and start investing with Phil Grande and Phil's Gang today. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande. Gang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande. philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
I really think that we've got a real distortion going on with data here in the United States. And I think what we're going to find out is that really the economy it definitely slowed down a little bit, but not near as much as suggested by the numbers. And
oh, no. If the numbers don't go your way, just change the numbers. Welcome to philsgang.com. Oh, my God. This is Paulson. He doesn't like the way the numbers are going. So now he's don't pay attention to them. We just got our manufacturing numbers. Horrible. Now, the other day, if you remember, I said on Friday when the dollar's telling me, look, she's pulling back again. So what is the excuse they're going to use either this afternoon, late, or Monday morning to gap it up to 25.91? Okay, so Friday, I said the dollar came down a little bit, and I said, but they're going to come up with some excuse, some story to move the dollar back up again come Friday afternoon or Monday morning. They got to have a story. And the story is there's always some story so that they can say, look at this, the economy is doing great, therefore they're going to raise interest rates in September. If you recall, about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, they said, look at this, wow, the dollar's going up because look at this. House construction, new home construction is up. Wow. That means they're going to raise rates in September. That means the economy is strong, so everybody started to buy the dollar. Then it pulled back. And I said, no, watch this. They'll come up with another story. And they did. And the story was, oh, wow, look at our manufacturing. It is going to be so strong. Our manufacturing is so strong, it's incredible. So therefore, they're going to raise interest rates. So all the Europeans dumped their euros, bought the dollar. Dollar shot up, killed all the big stocks like IBM. Dow, the rest of them. Unbelievable. Everything's based on the dollar. And everybody is trying to pump this dollar up. And it's crazy. It's crazy. That's what they're doing. So what happened is now the dollar dropped like a flying crowbar today. Why? Because, do you remember the manufacturing was so strong? Remember how everyone was telling us that? Guess what? It's not so strong. It is now. The numbers just came out, and it dropped for like 6 or 7 months in a row. So telling us it was strong. Remember this?
American manufacturing, all are booming.
Booming? No, it's not booming. Look at the numbers, collapsing like 6 months in a row. They just got out terrible. And yesterday they said, it was good. So of course the dollar went up. But no, they're lying about it. Remember Pritzker when she came out?
Manufacturing firms are seeing a boon because their cost of energy has declined.
No, because of the cost of energy declining, guess what? That's one of the reasons why manufacturing has declined, because the dollar went up. That's right. Dollar went up, brings down oil, because when the dollar goes up, oil goes down, and that's why manufacturing is declined for 6 or 7 months in a row now. So this is just crazy. But what is more crazy than this is what is going on with the TSA. Did you hear anything so stupid? The head of Homeland Security, Johnson, instead of firing the head of TSA, this guy Melvin Carway, what they did is they moved him to another part of TSA. Wait a minute. They did a test, and 95% of the test showed that 95% of the security test failed. So they don't fire him. They just move him to another position. So the head of Homeland Security, Johnson, removes Caraway to another part of TSA. This TSA with a $7 billion budget can't get it right. So they go in and test this thing, and 95% of them failed. And what's the first thing they said? Just like Amtrak. Oh, it's because it's underfunded. Exactly what Amtrak said when the train went off the track, when the guy's going around the corner, it says, go slow, 50 miles an hour. So he goes 110 miles an hour. People killed. And the first thing Congress says, oh, we need more money. Now we need more money for... Oh, $7 billion is not enough. Let's give them $12 billion. Maybe we can store another 800 security machines in some warehouse that Pelosi's husband owns and gets $1.5 million in lease money. Maybe we'll do that. Now, this thing with taking Caraway to another part of TSA, oh, yeah, don't fire him. A guy like him has a lot of skill. A lot of skill. I mean, just think of the skill it takes to confiscate cupcakes, or do cupcakes, or do search of elderly women, or harass disabled people, or assault and grope children, or humiliate breastfeeding mothers, or whatever, or cancer survivors, or rob passengers. They rob me every time I go through. They always take something from me. They steal. One time I caught them trying to steal my watch. Yeah, steal my watch. They probably promoted that guy who tried to steal my watch. He's probably, they probably promoted him. He is probably now Johnson's right-hand man. This is ridiculous. This agency that makes our life a living hell is useless. And it's $7 billion a year. Shut it down. Let the airlines pay for their own. Let the airlines have to pay for their own security. If you have an airport and you have 7 airlines, let the 7 private agency, let the 7 airlines split it. Keep it private. Get it out of the government, because the government can't do anything right. They can't do anything right. And any congressman who defends this indefensible TSA needs to be run out of town, needs to be run out of office. This is nuts. Especially when they find out that 95% of the security tests failed and say they need more money. They're underfunded is the reason. It's just crazy. So here we are. Again, the press not reporting the story. I'm going to report the real story that you're not going to hear anywhere else today. Its story is not about the 95% failure. We knew that would happen. It's not the story that Caraway is a dope who's ahead of the TSA, or that they weigh $7 billion. That's not the story. We know that. We know that the head of Homeland Security, this guy Johnson's a dope. These are all political positions. You're not selected for these positions out of skill, like in the private sector. It's all, how much money did you raise for the president? Know what the real story is that nobody's talking about? Nowhere. Chertoff. That's Michael Chertoff, who was the head of Homeland Security, who the same position that Johnson's in right now, and Tom Ridge. Those 2 guys were in the same position as Security Secretary Johnson. They both left. Guess what they did? Chertoff went to a law firm that is owned by our by Holder in Washington, joined that firm, and he became a lobbyist. Yeah, lobbyist for 4 companies. That 98% of the security equipment companies, 98% of the equipment is bought through these 4 companies. And he and this guy Ridge sells all the equipment to all the airports. What a gig that is. Well, we're going to get into the real story. Here's the real story and the real crime. Don't go anywhere. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. It's clear the real undisputed champion in social and financial talk is Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
You know, Obama got the last laugh because another fantastic jobs report came out.
The last laugh is on you, Bill. Think about this. 232,000 jobs created. How about this? We lost 252,000 jobs to get those 232,000 jobs. And worse, we gained 437,000 lousy part-time minimum wage. No, the last laugh is on you.
Only Phil Grande delivers business and financial news with an insider's perspective on Wall Street and the economy.
You're going to keep trying to push these banks higher, offset what's going on. And the earnings are all driven, of course, stock buybacks. So you got all this stuff going on, which makes for a perfect storm.
That's the one and only Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
Join me weekdays at 3 p.m. for the best in social and financial talk. That's weekdays every day at 3 p.m. here on philsgang.com. Hi, this is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best deal, and they find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB Universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your returns today.
PhilGang.com chooses InteractiveBroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information and be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's InteractiveBrokers.com.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Obama can't let the stock market go. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What's about is personal responsibility and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people that are 90 years old pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled him to my car with the groceries. And what have we gotten for stimulus? Trillions of dollars. What have we gotten for $3 trillion directly into the stock market? Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. You're job locked. I don't blame him. He's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best in business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com on the Interactive Brokers graphic, and that's philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grande and Phil's Gang, you can. Phil'sGang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With Phil'sGang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Lou Ann, and I'm from New York and a very appreciative gang member. Thank you again, Phil. I've been a Phil's gang member for 3 weeks now, and I've learned a lifetime of information, facts, clarity, confidence, and stock trading skills. Thanks again for all your teachings, Phil. Because of you, I'm applying myself and taking my future in my own hands.
To find out more information on Phil's Gang, just go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
What does that sound? That is the garbage pail at the airport where they throw all of my Polo bottles of aftershave into. I never forget. Marta bought me this nice bottle of aftershave Polo, very expensive for Christmas. This little, it wasn't a big bottle, just a little bottle. And they take it out of my bag, and they take it, and I said, "What, you guys nuts? Are you crazy?" Now we know at the end of the day, they take those bottles, go downstairs, pour it, and everybody splits these things up. That's got to be. I mean, this is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Let's go to the stock market.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Oop, wrong one. The sound of throwing your bottle of aftershave away or whatever. Anyways, you remember I kept telling you, do not miss Ralph Lauren. Become a gang member. That Ralph Lauren will go up. Ralph Lauren got hit really hard because the dollar keeps going up. Because remember, for 12 months straight, since last June to this June, Aunt B kept saying that she promised to raise interest rates in June of this year, 2015. She said that in June of 2014, July, August 2014, December 2014. That's all she kept saying, and people kept on dumping the euros and buying the dollars because they felt that our economy was terrific. And every time a jobs number came out the first Friday of the month, everybody said, "Wow, look at this, 225,000 jobs. Wow." Nobody ever looked at most of our part-time jobs. Nobody ever looked at the fact they're not jobs, they're job positions. But nobody cared. And the dollar kept going up and up and up, and it killed these companies. It killed oil and oil service companies. It killed 3M and IBM and Microsoft, and it killed Ralph Lauren, because when you move the dollar up for the wrong reason on lies, these companies can't compete and sell their goods overseas because the dollar, it puts them out of the marketplace. It's not a free market overseas. So I said, let's take advantage, because Ralph Lauren dropped like 30%. And I said, all you got to do is wait until it turns green on my PT2. That's all you got to do. And I'll let you know when it's going to happen. And sure enough, it happened today. And it went and it shot straight up today. And we put in an advance order just above 135, because we said if it's going to go up, we want to catch it. So we advanced our order up to 135. When we were talking about it, it was around 131. And I said, let's do an advance order. And it happened, and we got filled today. That's why you joined the gang. That's what the membership's all about. And then all we do is ask you if you make money to donate to St. Jude's. It's so worth joining the gang. It's $49.95 a month. And then the chart is extra. But you don't have to have the chart in the beginning. You just follow my chart, and I'll tell you when it's turning green and when it's turning red. So there's a perfect example why. And the better example is when it comes back down, when it goes from green to red. That's called shorting. You'll make money on the way down. You don't lose money anymore on the way down. So check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. And right now you can see it if you're on a mobile device or you're on your computer at home at work and you're listening. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at that spike right there. So if you were a gang member, you would have caught that because we already had our order in advance from May 25th. I said put the order in. And here it is June 2nd. Okay. So let's go back to this thing with this TSA. I'm more upset that Ridge and Shurkoff, who were ahead of the Homeland Security, used Homeland Security to their own benefit. Shurkoff and Ridge, they joined the Washington law firm of Covington and Burling, who, and that law firm is owned, the senior partner is owned by the former Department of Justice head, can't think of his name, Eric Holder. So they started a lobby. They became lobbyists. They started a company. Shurkoff Company, they called it. Shurkoff. So they went out and guess what they did? They picked up as clients Savvy Technology, Rabscan, LL Security, and Grande. These are the only 4 companies that can sell equipment to these airports around the country. Why? Because it's so difficult to get through the bureaucracy to get approved for your machine. You got to have a guy like Shurkoff on your side. And you got to have a law firm like Holders so that you bypass all the bureaucracy and they just rubber stamp it. And these guys make a fortune at it. Here's the story, and nobody's reporting this. And the other story is that not only do they have the connections to navigate all the federal procurement bureaucracy, but that, remember, Pelosi's husband owns the building. Bought these buildings, got a 25-year lease, and all this equipment they buy and don't use because it doesn't work, stores it in these buildings. He owns 3 of these buildings. He gets paid $1.5 million a lease for a 25-year lease, whether there's anything in the building or not. This is the crime. Now, here's the other thing. Remember Obama's stimulus? I told you that $787 billion stimulus, the Recovery and Reinvestment Act, that cool name. Remember I told you? It was useless. We were promised we'd get 6 million new jobs. We didn't. We were told it was going to make a difference in the growth of our economy. We told the economy would grow between 5 and 7%. It's growing at less than 2%. We were lied to. In fact, they figured each job that was created by the stimulus, by the Recovery and Reinvestment Act, there was 85 jobs. That's it. Each one of those jobs cost you and me $1.4 million. But here's the point. Shurkoff Group went to Obama, got $2.7 million from that stimulus money of $787 billion, and went and got it for the companies that they lobby for. Can you imagine? So they went and got this money so that the companies that they lobby for, could go to the airport. Say, look, we got this money for you. Here you are. No problem. It's all taken care of. We just got it from the stimulus money. So now you can build all this machinery and sell it to these airports. And that's what they did. They sold all this equipment to 45 airports. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Unbelievable. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I love your show. I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year, I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grande and philsgang.com, you can. Phil up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Luann, and I'm from New York and a very appreciative gang member. Thank you, thank you, thank you again, Phil. I've been a Phil's gang member for 3 weeks now, and I've learned a lifetime of information, facts, clarity, confidence, and stock trading skills. Thanks again for all your teachings, Phil. Because of you, I'm applying myself and taking my future in my own hands.
To find out more information on Phil's Gang, just go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
I love your show. I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%. I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff. This year I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264.
If you want to generate extra income or basically secure your financial future, you should join philsgang.com and get the best investment education available on the market today. For only $49.95 a month, you'll have complete access to Phil's daily live webinar classes, alerts, educational videos, and much, much more. At philsgang.com, there are no contracts and no hidden fees, just straightforward, no-nonsense market investment knowledge that only Phil Grande can deliver. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Move over. TD Ameritrade and Scottrade. There's a new leader in the pack of the finest trading platforms in the country. That's right, Phil's Easy Trade platform, designed by professional traders, and is why it's so easy to navigate, so easy to execute, and includes the most important and advanced features that give both professional and novice traders the edge they would expect. So simplistic, so stealth-like to assist you in building your profits. For information, trade platform, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG.
That's right, folks. philsgang.com now offers a stock trading and investing platform. This unique platform is fast and designed for performance with the integration with PTT1 and PTT2 stock charts. It will also be tailored to the way that Phil's Gang teaches you in class. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I wanted to give everybody their stock. Remember, lumber liquidators got hit hard, and it fell from $83 down to around $20. That's probably about a 75% drop. So I'm going to tell my gang we're going to start watching this on our PT2. It's red. When it turns green, this. I told you to do this with Ralph Lauren. You didn't pay attention to me, and now you didn't join the gang, and you missed out on it. Same with you missed out on IBM. You missed out on Caterpillar. You missed out on them all. Don't miss out on this stock. It's a $20 stock. It's a $20 stock. So join the gang tonight, and we will catch this. Now, for my traders, we're going to put an advance order above $23, but that's only for my traders. Okay, for the long-term investor, we're going to wait till it turns green on my PT2. So join my gang if you're busy and you don't have much time and you want to be part of this. All you got to do is wait. You don't have to get a chart in the beginning. You just use my chart until you get efficient. You know what you're doing. When it turns green, then I'll tell you when to buy it. So join the gang tonight. And all my other gang members buy it at put an advanced order at 23.12. Stop at 19.85. Okay. So I want to finish this, guys, because this is so bad. This is the crime in this is incredible. So guess who? So Cherkoff now, with Tom Ridge, own this company. They're lobbyists. So they went and they got $118 million for one of their companies called Rabiscan. Now Rabiscan makes these body scanners. Now they got $2.7 million in fees to go get $118 million for Rabiscan to build these body scanners that they were selling to the airports. So they got the $118 million. Here's the money. Build things, Rabiscan. We can build these, and we'll sell these to all the airports. And they made a fortune, and so into lobbyists, meaning Cherkoff and Tom Ridge, who had no money. Now they're multi-billionaires. Cherkoff's making over $22 million a year. Guess who flew to India with the President of the United States on Air Force One? The president of OSI Systems. Who owns what company? Rabiscan. They're best buddies. And, oh, by the way, when they went to India, they now have a contract to put these scanners in every airport in India, and they don't work. These scanners are sitting in these 3 warehouses, which Pelosi's husband owns the 3 and gets money. Today, the factory orders that came in fell big time, making the 8th decline in 9 months. But what are we being told by Obama, and what are we being told by the folks on CNBC? We're being told that everything is fine. Everything's fine.
American manufacturing, all are booming. American manufacturing, all are booming.
Booming? No. How could he say that when manufacturing just declined? Just declined. We just got the numbers. Big decline. Tumble. Falling off a cliff. Are you kidding me? 8th decline in 9 months. You know what's going to happen next is the housing. You notice how they're all talking about housing now? Everybody's talking about housing, especially this guy Paulson. Talking about how it's strong.
Housing market has been extremely strong.
And it hasn't been strong. Let me tell you about housing. And it's going to collapse again. You know, if you go back and you look at and listen to, in the last 2 days, to Bernanke, he's in Korea. Trying to assure investors all around the country that everything is fine. He's also telling everybody that China is really fine. Their economy is good. They're going to come in for a soft landing. What's he out of his mind? China is taking on so much debt to build those cities called ghost cities. I don't know if you saw it on 60 Minutes. $20 trillion to build all these condominiums, these cities. Nobody lives in them. Now, the only difference is they had to pay cash. Everybody had to pay cash for these condos. Every store is empty. Every building is empty. It's ghost towns. But what they did, these policies to build these ghost cities, quadruple their total debt. So their outstanding debt went from 160% of GDP to 290% of GDP. Are you out of your mind? That's going to be one hell of a crash. But here's where we're heading for, a housing crash. That's right. We're going right back to a housing crash. Now, let's think about it. How did our home sales go up 30%, 37%? How did that happen? Remember, we had a housing crash that wiped out $12 trillion, and now they're telling us, wow, we're in a boom. Housing prices have increased 37%. Now, it had nothing to do with supply and demand, not like in the housing boom of 2001 to 2006. The housing demand was incredible. It had nothing to do with demand. It has nothing to do with normal families looking for homes. Nothing to do with normal families out there on weekends trying to buy a home. They were not, because they had no money to buy homes because their wages are stagnant. They're mostly. It has everything to do with the Federal Reserve 0% interest rate. It has everything to do with the $3.5 trillion of quantitative easing injected into this economy so that the Wall Street banksters could go in and pick up all these foreclosed homes, these hedge funds, to buy thousands and thousands of foreclosed homes and rent them out to the guy who used to own the home. And Freddie guaranteed all of their debt. So they get money at no interest. Freddie guaranteed to these hedge funds. So all these house prices went up. Wait a minute. That's not right. That's cheating. But they don't tell you that. Instead, you hear these morons say this.
Housing market has been extremely strong.
Yeah, but he's not going to tell you it's strong only because they gave all this money, $3.5 trillion, to hedge funds on Wall Street to go buy all these foreclosures. So they bought them, then rented them, and now that they stopped buying them, those prices aren't going to go up anymore, which means if you bought one of these houses during that time, you're going to lose money. Now, here's the next problem. We got FHA, the subprime loan, the new subprime loan. You can buy a house with almost nothing down. Pay 3%. I think the interest rate, I don't know what it is, almost like nothing. You're supposed to put 3.5% down, but you don't have to do that. You got every Chinese guy, every Russian billionaire, they're all parking all their money over here in the U.S. real estate. We got flippers reappearing again in the same places, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Florida. You see them here in Florida, and all the flippers are back. It all has to do with the FHA homes. All the builders are so busy building FHA homes for flippers, it's unbelievable. There's one guy in time, he's building FHA homes everywhere to flip them. You wouldn't be able to do that, but now you can. So we got this new housing bubble created by this illusion that, remember, all these houses that were purchased were not conventional purchases. They were not purchased by the... Remember, 47% of home sales are caused by what? Young people getting married, having a family, but these people aren't getting married. 47% of the homes being bought, those people are gone. They're renting. They don't buy anymore because they're stuck with student loans. So we got this big bubble, housing bubble on this other side. So we got the stock market bubble. Stocks are 30% overbought because of the 0% money. Companies can go and borrow money at zero interest and buy their own stock so that their earnings go up. Fake earnings go up to push the fake stock prices up. So we stocks that are trading at $50, should be trading at $50, are now trading at $100. That's a bubble. And now you got this bubble in housing, this 37% rise ever since the hedge funds went out and bought all these foreclosures from the banks. This is all one big bubble, brother. But just think. Now you got all these people. Now this QE spigot has been turned off to these hedge funds. They're starting to sell all these houses again. That's going to flood the market. So they're selling their buy-to-rent investments. All of them. So you're going to have a flood of housing coming on the market, and you're going to see the prices start dropping. This is unbelievable what's going on. Now, but you don't have that 37% increase in prices is not sustained by what? Good jobs, good paying jobs. Not sustained by, as we said a minute ago, demand. So the good news is there's going to be tremendous opportunity in this stock market to short the market. If you can tell the difference between red and green on a chart. We'll be right back after this break. And we'll take a look at liquidated lumber.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
If you want to generate extra income or basically secure your financial future, you should join philsgang.com and get the best investment education available on the market today. For only $49.95 a month, you'll have complete access to Phil's daily live webinar classes, alerts, educational videos, and much, much more. At philsgang.com, there are no contracts and no hidden fees, just straightforward, no-nonsense market investment knowledge that only Phil Grande can deliver. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What it's about is personal responsibility and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people that are 90 years old pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled into my car with the groceries. And what have we gotten for stimulus? Trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for? $3 trillion directly into the stock market. Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. You're job locked. I don't blame he's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best of business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande, at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com.
There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Here at Phil's Gang, we understand the ghosts of 2008 and 2009 hang over all investors. In a recent banking analyst report, studies show the reason people are not investing in the stock market is a greater need for financial education. We are your #1 provider of financial investing education techniques. For over a decade, Phil Grande has been coaching, guiding, and helping people build a successful trading plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. People don't realize this, but financial education is in many respects the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
Build your investment confidence with Phil's Gang today with daily webinars, alerts, and educational videos. And all material is archived for your convenience. Put the investment ghosts in the past and start investing with Phil Grande and Phil's Gang today. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Jeremy Siegel, who is a professor, is always wrong. Is always wrong. Remember, what's holding this economy together is auto loans and student loans, and now FHA loans. Can you imagine that's what's holding this economy together in the United States? Are you nuts? Auto loans and student loans? That is the cornerstone of this economy. Now listen to what this guy says, Jeremy Siegel's professor.
I think if they go in June, which I think is a very low probability event, that won't be good. But I think if they go in September, I think the fourth quarter might be the very best quarter for stocks.
Now, he's the same guy who said we were going to have interest rate hikes in June, and that the first of 2015, we're going to have a GDP of 4 to 5%. We had a GDP of 0.2%. The guy teaches in college because he could never make it on the outside. He couldn't make a living on the outside.
I think a higher PE ratio is fully justified in a world of record low interest rates.
If you got a stock that's overpriced, I could care less of where the interest rates are. If a stock is selling at $50 and should be at $25 because a company is going in and they're getting money at 0%, In fact, the zero money is taking a stock that was $25 and pushing it to $50, which is a bubble. What's he talking? This is what he's teaching our kids in college. So low interest rates have given the companies an opportunity to buy their own shares back, giving no value at all to the company. In fact, the company is buying stock now overpriced. Worst thing that could happen. The guys who are making money are the CFOs, the CEOs. They're making all the money with their stock options. Out of his mind. I want to talk a little bit about lumber liquidators. Again, join the gang. I told you not to miss these other stocks. You didn't believe me on IBM. You didn't follow me on any Caterpillar. You didn't follow me on any of those stocks we made great strides in. I'm telling you now, lumber liquidator, it got hit hard. I think it went down about 75%. We think it's just going to file bankruptcy? Of course not. But right now, it's setting up for a big short covering, meaning when the stock, with this stock, LL, dropped and it turned red, that's what. Here's the thing. Look at my chart. Go to philsgang.com. Take a look at this. If you have a mobile device or you're on your computer, look at this. As soon as it turned red around $65, all you had to do was short it. And it dropped from $66 down to $20. You could have rode that all the way down. There's a little part where it turned green, but let's say you got out and you that's 69% picked up. You could pick up a turn by just knowing once it turns red. And once it has a crossover, red over yellow, you stay with it. So that's the advantage. And that's the thing, when these markets do crash, it's not going to be any different than buying the stocks. You're going to have that same ease, that same confidence with this chart when it turns red with a crossover that tells you to short it. So liquidated lumbers, I'm telling you right now, lumber liquidator, telling you right now, symbol LL, do not miss this. Here, look, I'll put up Caterpillar for you. Look at Caterpillar. You missed that nice rally on Caterpillar. It took off around $80. Caterpillar, beautiful. It just turned green at around $80. It went up to a high of around $89. Okay, 80 to 89. That's probably about 11%. So let's say you got 5% of it. Now here's the key. It just turned red. So it's telling you take your profits and now sell it short. So you'd be making money as it's going down. You made money on the way up, now you make money on the way down. Join the gang. This is the best place. Okay, it's so simple. You haven't got to worry about all the fees that you have to pay with these planners and these money managers and these 401ks. It's totally ridiculous. And you don't listen to these guys like Siegel and these buffoons on CNBC. It's a money gang. You just got to follow the money. What a scam this has been. The scam started when you had all that 0% money that the hedge funds went and bought these houses with. Hundreds of thousands of houses. Of course the price is going to go up 37%, but it's not going to stay there. It didn't go up because people were driving around on Sunday with their families and said, let's buy a home. It didn't go up because a guy got out of college. He's been out of college for 5 years, decides to get married, have 2 kids. He wants to start a family, which is 47% of the housing market. He's living in the cellar or the attic of his house. He's stuck with a student loan and a car loan, which is keeping this country afloat. Just think how we're trying to pump this economy, hold this thing up. And nobody's telling you the truth. Today, we just saw the factory orders plunge. Watch what happens with the dollar tomorrow. They're going to come up with a story to tell you, oh, gee, look at this. Man, look, this is good. Well, buy the dollar now because, boy, we're going to raise rates today because the market's going to go up, man, because they're going to come out with a story. Look at GE is selling a lot of hair dryers. Wow, that means in May, we're going to have a big month. Look at all the hair dryers they're selling. So buy the dollar because they're going to raise rates in June, just like this idiot Siegel's talking about. He was dead set that rates were going to go up in June. I said, no, it never happened. I said, it will never happen. I've been saying from last June to this June, I've been saying it will never happen. QE is the only thing that can work. We have put this country in such a hole. You can't raise rates. So QE, they're going to come in here and drive these interest rates down which is so important for the government to only pay 1% interest on their money. They can't pay over 2%. What are you going to do? You're going to raise interest rates on credit cards? When you start raising rates, this Jeremy, if he's this college professor, doesn't he know this? If you raise rates in September on credit cards, you're going to raise rates on autos? You're going to raise rates on loans to business on Main Street when they're dying? That's when you're going to raise rates? What are you, nuts? Of course not. Nobody's going to do that. She's not a fool. She's no fool. So we don't have that market anymore where you used to buy these undervalued stocks. A company be at 50, it go down to 25 because management screwed it up. We used to be able to go in, we paid some broker a commission to go buy to identify these stocks where the value has dropped, and then we'd buy that stock, we hold on to 5 years, 10 years, and the stock would come all the way back up and then some, and we'd cash it in, and we've held on that stock for 10, 12 years, and we made a lot of money. Those days are gone forever. They'll never come back. The hula hoop will come back before those days come back. The market is now taken over by a bunch of gangster banksters, and you got Congress who's involved with them. Just like you have Congress involved with all this Homeland Security. Every time something happens, who do you see on TV? Who do you see on Meet the Press? Who do you see on all these Sunday shows? Shurkoff. He's out there selling fear. But nobody ever says, if I was the host of one of these Sunday shows, I would say, wait a minute, Shurkoff, aren't you a lobbyist for the companies who sell who don't work? Aren't you the lobbyist for the company who sold 800 body scanners to the airports in the United States and they don't work? 122 of the 800 went out to 45 airports. None of them worked. They're all there for show. And the other 600 or 700 are in these warehouses. And by the way, because these warehouses that Pelosi's husband owns, because they're not air conditioned, because they're not heated, are destroying them. You have a $28 million a year cost of destroying these computers that are sitting in these environments, these warehouses, that the roofs are leaking and the weather's coming in, and they're wrapped with cellophane. Nobody cares about it. 28 million. You and I, that 28 million is ours. But Pelosi husband's happy. He's making $1.5 million. And look at the leases he's got on these 3 billion. These 3 buildings. 25-year lease with the United States government, TSA, guaranteed. So even if the buildings are empty, he's going to get that money every year, he and his wife. What kind of deal is that? Are you nuts? So the whole point of this is, I don't care. Now they're talking about taking your 401k the next time there's a crash. I told you that last week. And they're going to spread the money out to everybody evenly. It'd be fair. Fair? I don't think so. Look, join the gang. Get in on LL, the symbol LL. That's Lumber Liquidators. I told you to do it. Do it now. Join my gang tonight. Follow me with the symbol LL.